Tina, Sponge and Stamp with Tina. I am excited to be here. I have missed the last 2 Tuesdays. So it's been 2 weeks since I've been live, and we're going to do some fun stuff tonight. I have 3 different projects to show you. We're going to be using the paper pumpkin kit. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to use it, alternatives, I guess. Excuse me, I'm all tongue-tied. So I am happy to be here. I'm also a little out of breath because the time kind of slipped up on me, and I had to run and get back over to my little studio here so that I could go live with you guys. So hey, Carol, glad you're here. Thanks for joining me tonight. So I hope you're going to like what I'm doing. I'm super excited about it. I've been playing along with it. My intentions was to open the kit, show everything that came in it, but I've kind of destroyed it and made a mess out of it. So I'm probably not going to do that because it's a mess. But I've been having so much fun with it, and I can't wait to share it with you. So I don't have a whole lot of announcements tonight. I hope that you guys went out and voted today. We did. Where is it? Over here. We did. So doing our American duty. Let's see. Fitting Florets is available now. That's a new release, so it's very beautiful. If you haven't seen it, you can jump over to my store and see it. All the links are down below or up above. I don't know. They're either below in YouTube and above on Facebook, I think. I can't keep it all straight. I tell you, the older I get, the more my mind is leaving me. It's kind of scary. So, and I'm a little bit in a silly mood today. So I hope you guys are up for that. So hopefully we should do a lot of laughing tonight, and we'll have fun. So I don't want to keep you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. So let me flip this down, and I got to find it. I think this is the right one. Yep, there we go. So let me show you the kit that we're using. This is the paper pumpkin. Carol, have you seen it? I don't know if you get paper pumpkin or not. I did get it this month. I'm super stoked about it. It is so super cute. And I'm not really big on Santa Claus, but these are so cute. And when you have grandkids and stuff, they're just precious. But I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you can use it where you don't have to use the Santa Claus. But these are the 3 cards that it makes. You get 3 each of each design in the kit. So you get all the stuff that you need to create it. I'll go ahead and show you guys. So you get your dimensionals. You get some embellishments. You get an ink spot. You get your, for your first kit, you'll get a block. You want to keep that block. Hey, Lynette, you want to keep that block because you won't get another one. So the first one you get, you want to keep a hold of it. You have some, what do you call these? My mind went completely blank. Anyway, you know what they are. There's the little circle glue dots. Glue dots, there you go. Then we have these. These are so cool. You can use these as stencils too, which I'm going to show you tonight as well. And there's 2 different designs there. So you get enough to make 3 cards of each one that uses those designs. Hopefully that made sense. You get your die cuts, and all you have to do is just carefully pop them out. The Santas, you will stamp your outlines using the Santa stamp set. Oh, the stamp set you get. This stamp set is so stinking cute. Let me show you here. So it is super cute. That's not quite big enough. Let me see. Maybe this will be. Yeah. So super cute. You get a lot of different things. You get your Santa outline. You can stamp your Santa and color him if you want to on different projects or different cards that you want to do. You get a little group of stars. You get, do you guys hear that clicking? That's my son's dog. Then you get a snowflake, different sentiments. This says Holly Jolly. I think that says I don't know what that says, for you or something to that nature. I don't know. I'll have to stamp it to see what that says. Of course, oh, deliver to. It says deliver to. And you get the Santa Claus, which, oh, we were going to be using that tonight. And I don't know. I had my paper pumpkin event last night. And I am not sure what I did with it. Oh, here it is. Oh, scared me. Okay. And then you get Merry, ho, ho, ho. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Then you get Christmas and holiday. Oh, Santa Claus is coming to town. So super cute. You can use those for so many different things. Oh, I don't want to put those over there because I'll lose them. So anyway, you get all of that stuff. Then here's another one. So you get a frame, and then you have a piece here that you can use for something else too, right here. And then you get your frame. Then you get these little die cuts here, a banner. You get a J, an O, and a Y. Then there's these little things here that come in here too. They're really, really cute. They're so pretty. And then you have vellum cutouts that say ho, ho, ho. So what that does, let me show you. I won't be using those tonight, but I probably will make something with them. And I will definitely post pictures of all the different cards that I create using this kit. Some will probably, well, I'll show you some that I already did. Let me see. I didn't make as many last night in my paper pumpkin class because I was busy talking. So anyway, I don't know if you can see it. You'll see it better on a darker background than you would a lighter background, but it just kind of gives it that little shadow, so it's real pretty. So that's what that is. Then you get these gorgeous snowflakes. Oh my goodness, these are so, so pretty. So they're iridescent, and if you didn't want to use the iridescent side, you could just use the solid white flat side. So pretty. And then all your card bases, of course, these are all mixed up. You got your envelopes. Aren't these pretty envelopes? And they're lined all the way through. So we're going to cut up one of these, or actually I already cut it up, but I'll cut up another one and show you how I did it because I use the insides for designer series paper. And then you can make even more cards. All you need is just extra pack of envelopes and maybe some extra cardstock for your card bases. You can even cut up the card bases that they give you to make more cards. It is so cool. So if you need a whole lot of cards, this is the way to go. And most of it's done for you. So it's a lot of fun. All right, so let's go ahead. Enough of that jazz. Let's go ahead and get started. Well, let me show you what I've done so far. So this one is exactly like one of the cards that come in the kit. So I did that one right there. So it's super easy and gosh, it's so much fun. You just want to keep going and you don't want to stop. Then we have this one. This one is an alternative. So this is where I use the stencils to create that. And then I just flipped it over and used the back side to use my blending brush on. And then I flipped it over and nobody knows any different that you used it to stencil with. I was going to show you, but it's down pretty good. So I'll show you how to do it. And then you just take these are already die cutted for you. So you just pop them out and then here's your Santa. So, and he's so cute when you stamp his little outline on him. He's so adorable. All right. And then I did this one. This one is real similar to the one that they did, but I cut an envelope last night and I just did this. So isn't that cute? So the envelope curves, so it works perfectly with your Santa and the reindeers because they curve too. So I thought that was really cool. And then here I cut a snowflake in half. So that saved me a snowflake for another card or another project. And then I did my ho, ho, ho. So let's go ahead, this time for real, and get started. Okay, I'll put that Santa Claus right over there. So the first one that we're going to work on, let me see. is going to be this one, I think. Did I not? I might not be this one because it just dawned on me I am missing a piece unless I didn't cut it out, or I got it mixed up again with all this stuff. So just give me a second. I'm so sorry, you guys. You know this happens all the time. You lose stuff all the time, and it's right up underneath your notes, and you never, ever, ever see it. Scissors, die cuts, stamps, embellishments, you name it, you lose it. I don't know what I did with it. And I'm pretty sure that I had it. Well, I kind of need it for this card. And I don't have another one. Well, let me see. It's got to be mixed up in here somewhere, unless it fell on the floor. That is a possibility. No, it did not. Okay. Oh, look at these envelopes. I was having so much fun that I didn't even see these. Oh my gosh, how cute. We're going to cut one of those. That is so stinking cute. Oh, so, I mean, I saw the inside, but I didn't flip it over and I didn't see the outside of it. So cute. Maybe I should look at all of them. No. Okay. So, what did I do with it? Well, if I can't find it, I can always just cut a green piece of cardstock because that's all it was just it. Here's one. I know I did because I'm missing one, and I only used one, so I'm actually missing two. Okay, I told you I was like going crazy, tearing this stuff to pieces last night, having so much fun, and this morning too. So let's see. I think, there it is. It is right here with my joy because we're going to use those too. So I'm going to show you. So in this card, we used, not that one, this one. We used the Santa for the O. Well, in this one, we're going to use the O. So I'm using one of the card bases that come in the kit, but I cut an envelope. And this is the front part, and then this is the back part. So this is like perfect designer series paper that you can use. So I just cut it down to size to where, what did I cut this down to? I just trimmed the sides. I'll show you in just 1 second so that you can see what I did. So this is just a little over 5 inches, like 5 1/8. And then this is 3 7/8, I think. So we're going to use that. And then this is going to go right across here on this side like so. And then this is going to come up here and up here and up here. So this is going to be a very simple card, but we're going to jazz it up just a little bit. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. What was I doing? Okay. So I was going to show you how to cut that envelope. Let's see here. I did take one out. You guys saw that I took one out, and I guess I put it back. All right. So here it is. We're going to use this. So all I did was I just barely cut the edge off. I just trimmed off the folded part, so just like so. So then that opens it up like so. So you just do both sides. So I'm going to flip this over. And this isn't going to go to waste because I will use this on another card. And again, I will post pictures of all the cards that I do. Hey, Chris. So you do have this part right here, but you can just cut away there so that you don't have the flaps. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this right here, just like so, okay? So then all you do is you just trim off enough. I think I got it in the right place. If not, we can trim some more. Just trim off. You don't have to trim right at the edge of this, where this meets, where that flap is at the edge, because you have like 1/4 of an inch there where it is not glued down. So you can cut that. see. Maybe I got it enough. No, I didn't. Still didn't get it quite enough. So I'll open this up. Oh, I tell you what, I love crafting. I really do. But sometimes doing a live can be a little stressful because it never seems like anything goes quite right when you're doing a live. And here I can see better what I'm doing. So let's see, we'll cut that just like that. No, I still didn't quite cut it enough, but that's okay, that came off. Then you can just trim it to the size that you want. You can leave the curve up here if you want, or you can trim that off. And then you have a perfectly piece of designer series paper that you can use. I keep going out of the camera tonight too. This is the part that we used before. I just cut off what I needed to the size I needed, but instead of cutting off the flap like I did at the score line or at the fold line, I just cut a little bit to leave me a little bit of white down here. And I know that the fold line is there, but I'm okay with it because you're not really going to notice it. So we're going to go ahead and glue this down. So I'm going to use my, I hope that all of that just made sense to you because I'm questioning myself. I don't know if it did. Okay, so I am just going to glue this down, kind of center this the best that I can on here. Just like that. And it looks like it could come this way just a teeny tiny bit, just like that. All right, so that's that. So isn't that pretty so far? You got that. Man, I'm telling you, going crazy. All right, and then we're gonna flag our this little banner piece here. I'm just gonna take it right down the center, and then I'm gonna cut it from edge to edge, or from corner to the center, not from edge to edge, corner to the center. I like to flip mine over because for me it's just easier. I don't know. It may not be easier for you to do it that way, or you might even have an easier way. And then we're just going to put that right there. Okay. Let me get situated here. So I'm going to take some of my glue. Hey, you guys, I finally remembered to order my tape runner refill today. Oh, proud of myself. I'm sure I forgot something else. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space in there just to add a little bit more interest, or at least I think it's a little interest. And then we're just going to place our letters up here, just like so. So you can put them just like that. Actually, I think I kind of like them where they're wonky. I got a little glue up here, so I want to get that off of there. I had it on my finger and grabbed the card. It's really on my fingers. Okay. Can we hit the rewind button? Oh, I was looking for the green piece here. I knew I took it out and had it sitting all there, and you know, in my excitement and being a little too excited, I misplaced it. All right, so we could do it wonky, which is kind of fun, or we can just do it straight. I think I'm just going to do it straight. I don't know. What do you guys think? Wonky or straight? We're just going to set that right there. Put it a little closer. Just like that. Wonky. Wonky. Oh no. I'm losing my mind, Chris. All right, wonky or straight? I think I want it straight. I don't know. And I think I'm going to pop those up too. So we're going to take some dimensionals. I'm going to put one on here. While I'm putting the dimensionals on here, you guys can tell me if you think I should put them wonky or straight. Ooh, that's a little fat. So why don't I take my scissors and just cut along here, and then that will give me a long, narrower piece. Straight? Okay, straight it is. Right there. But it's too long, so let's go ahead and cut that. All right, so straight it is. So I'm going to take the backings off of this. And I can't even stay in the camera tonight. Wow. Okay, straight it is. Right there. And right here. And so how is the weather for those that are not in Georgia? Georgia today has been pretty hot. There's been a couple of times where I have actually broke a sweat. And I'm like, no, I want it to be cooler. I don't want it to be cold, but just cooler. Okay, so that's that one so far. Let me get all these pieces out of the way. All right, that's that one so far. Now we're going to jazz it up just a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some stars and stamp around that, but I need a little block. Let me see. Here we go. And I'm going to use them in the ink that they gave us, which is our early espresso, but I'm going to use my ink pad just because it's a little easier for me anyway. And then I give these away, so if I don't open them, they stay nice and fresh. I don't need my glue. I'm sitting here untwisting my glue. I need my ink pad. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up. Now, I don't want this on here so dark, so I'm going to stamp it off a few times. And oops, I just did what I tell all my class people not to do. I just went real heavy-handed. Let me clean that off so we don't have any smudges. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp that off a couple times. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's twice, and then I'm going to stamp on the third one. 1, 2, and then I'm just going to kind of stamp around it a little bit. Just to, I'm going to twist that. There we go. So then we've got that. So isn't that pretty? And then we're going to put some embellishments on it. And I don't think I'm going to use the ones that came in the set. I'm kind of saving those. I think what I want to do is I want to use these. These are the adhesive-backed seasonal sequins. And I'm going to use the green ones because I just think they're going to be really pretty on here. And I should be using my take your pick tool, but I'm just going to do a cluster of them. Like right here. And right there. So kind of, no, I don't like that. So how about right here? And maybe right here. So there we go. There you go. So you can play with your embellishments and put them on. Yeah, she was just, the kids just walked in the door, so she was all excited. So yes, you heard her. All right, so you guys can put on your embellishments any way that you want to, but this one is all done except for the inside. So you can decorate the inside to make it look really, really fancy too if you'd like to. You can use any of your stamps that you want to do. You can put banners on the inside. We can use, how about if we use a piece of this? Matter of fact, I think that is what I'm going to do. I am going to cut off this piece right here. I'm going to trim the sides down just a little. I am going to trim off the bottom just a little, just like so. And then I think I'm going to do, let's see, 3. No, I can't do that because let's do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8, 4 and 5/8. I'm going to cut it at 4 and 5/8. And remember, sizes don't matter at all. We're going to put that down right like so. Okay? Actually, that looks wonky to me, but we're going to, it's not wonky. All right. We're going to put that down right there, just like so. It does look wonky though, but it's not. It's cut straight. It's because there's a piece of white that's in the designer series paper. So I'm going to trim that down just a teeny tiny bit more, just so that it doesn't look wonky. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. So we're going to do that. Woo! Do not ask me where that just came from, because I don't know. All right, we're going to try to center this the best that we can. I'm going to stick a little bit of glue right in here. I didn't quite get it to the edge. All right. Sounded like a little kid. Woo! All right, now I'm going to take, we have this right here, and this can go just like this. This is a piece that was inside one of the frames that we're actually going to be using tonight, the frame. I'm going to put that right there, and I think I am anyway. Let's see. I'm going to stamp, I think this is Mary. We're going to stamp Mary right up here. I am, because you want a little bit of space for the right, but you can also write your message over here, or you can write it on a piece of paper and stick it in there. Or if you're like me, because your handwriting is like chicken scratch, it's really bad, so you type it out. Type all my notes, because my handwriting is really bad. I'm telling you, it's really bad. All right, so I am going to bring in my early espresso. I'm going to ink that up. Come on, I know there's tons of ink on that because I just re-inked that. So I'm wondering if that's like a piece of fuzz or something. Okay, I'm going to stamp my Mary. And try not to get my head in the camera. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit, guys, so that I can kind of sort of, Coda, you need to go lay down, sweetie. You are very loud tonight. Okay, I'm going to stamp my Mary right there. And then I'm going to come in with Christmas. Let me make sure that that is on there straight. I need all the help I can get to stamp straight. I'm going to put that right. You know what? I'm going to catty corner that, just like that. And then I'm going to ink this up really good. Get it nice and inked up. And then I'm just going to put Christmas right there. I'm going to hold that down so that it soaks that ink right in there. All right, there we go. I'm glad somebody's laughing with me. Okay. All right. And then you can write your message. We're going to stick that on there. I don't want to pop that up because it's the inside of your card. So I'm just going to glue this down flat. Wow. And we're going to put that right there. And then looky there. Look what we've got. Isn't that cute? That is so stinking cute, I think, anyway. And then there's the front of our card. All right. I hope you guys like that one. All right. So let's move on to the next one. The next one is really, really simple as well. This one is, we're going to use a card base again from the, I got my card bases all curved. I must have put them in something where they weren't laying flat. Probably so. And then we're using one of the banners that came out of the kit. So I just punched out a banner. We're going to use that. We're going to use a snowflake. I'm going to cut this snowflake in half. You guys, this is cherry cobbler, but in the on my screen, I don't know how it looks on your screen. Does it look really like a bright red orange? It's not. It is cherry cobbler, which is a deep red. Okay, it's a beautiful red, actually. I'm just going to cut this in half, but I'm going to kind of cut it catty corner just a teeny bit to where I get one spike and then one spike. Do you see what I did? So, well, darn it. Okay, so I cut it to where you would get a spike on each side. And then one is going to go under here, and one is going to come under here, like so. Just like that, okay? Except for, yeah, that's how I want it. Something like that, all right? And then we're going to stamp on this. We're going to stamp ho, 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 or holly jolly. I think we are going to stamp ho, ho, ho. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm going to stamp holly jolly. Holly jolly. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Okay, this card is going to have a lot of jolly in it. I am going to get another block. Okay, so we're going to block this up. All right. So, you guys, uh-oh, my phone's going off. If you are subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, and then this month's Paper Pumpkin kit is going to coordinate with this Paper Pumpkin kit, but it's going to be tags, okay, gift tags in it. Don't let that scare you off, because if you don't need the gift tags, that's okay, because you can make the gift tags and then you can put them on a card base, and they will make super, super cute cards. So you will still be able to make more cards. So don't cancel it or don't suspend it, because you can make more cards. They'll be super cute. All right, so let me see here. We're going to do holly jolly in early espresso, because that's the color that came in the kit. When I do my alternative, I try not to pull a lot of things from the outside, because a lot of people, they have the kits because they don't have a lot of product. So this helps them. You know what? That's really small on there. I really didn't want to do ho, 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 because the next card is going to have a ho, ho, ho. What could I use? What if I do, you know what I'm going to do? Will the reindeer fit on here? By George, it will. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to stamp this. I am really going out of the box here. We're going to see how this is going to look. Oh, how super cute is that? Oh my goodness. Super, super cute. I like that. Then we're going to bring in our card base again. We're going to bring in our 2 snowflakes. I am going to glue my snowflakes on here. Let's see, how do I want this? I think I said I kind of wanted it kind of like that, right? I think, yeah. So like that. All right, I think. I don't know. Alrighty, now we're going to do that and that. Actually, you know what? I should have probably left, because we're going to kind of hide that, I think. It's going to go like that. Okay, so like that. All right. So I am going to put some glue. This is where my tape runner would come in handy. even though this is my favorite glue, sometimes tape runner is a good adhesive to use for certain projects. I'm just going to put a little bit of this glue down here. And then I need my silicone mat right here, the one that I stained all up. It's okay, it still works. And I'm going to figure out how I had that, which I think was like that. And then we're going to place this one. This is the easiest way that I found for me to do this. So maybe you might have an easier way, but this works really well for me. I'm just going to hold that down there and let it dry. Oh, I'm so glad you guys like that card. I think it's so super cute. Okay, so there we go. So we've got that. All right. So now we can pop this up, which I think would be really, really cute. And I'm going to pop this up. So I'm going to put a dimensional there and a dimensional there. And I'm going to go ahead and put one in the center. And we are going to just put this like so. Wipe that glue right off of there. Wash that gray right out of my hair. Okay. All right, and then we're going to just place this. I think I'm going to place it right there, I think. Don't you guys love the way I say I think? I hope you do. I hope it doesn't annoy you. All right, so just like that. Now, it's still a little plain, so we're going to jazz this one up too. So I think, like we did the stars, let's do some snowflakes. So we're going to take this off, and we're going to put some snowflakes on here. We're going to take a little snowflake that's in the stamp set. I am getting ink all over me and glue all over me. I am such a messy, messy, messy stamper. Okay, I'm going to stamp that off. Let me see how many times. I think I might want to stamp that one. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Put that one. Oh no, we do need it to be. That's a little too light. Okay, 1, 2, and there we go. And now I didn't stamp that on there completely right, so it looks a little wonk. It's okay. And we're gonna just stamp a couple more on here until we get it the way we want it. You know what is really cool though? Let me tell you, I can be looking at the card and it can look really good, and then I look up at the screen and I can see where I should have stamped it. So maybe I should do that more. I'm going to stamp this one off the edge just like that. Okay, so let's bring in some more embellishments, and I think these ones, we're going to do these ones. Okay, these, we could use the iridescent ones, like the real teeny tiny ones in the center, or we could use the ones that came in the kit. These are like a very vanilla color. They may be really pretty. And we could put the little tiny ones in the snowflakes. I think that might just be really pretty. Let's try that. I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to use the putty side. And I'm going to stick one down just like that. Yeah, I like that. That is really pretty. I just wished I didn't mess that one snowflake up. But it's going to be just a little on the special side. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I like that a lot. And you know what you could do too? I just thought of this. You could put a little Post-it note up on the top here to protect the red part here, the designer series part, because I don't know if you can see that, but that is like a, well, my screen's not really, it's got little tiny lines in it. It's like little tiny itty bitty white stripes in it, and it's really pretty. And so you wouldn't want to get your ink on that, so you could take a Post-it note or a couple to mask. Let me see. Let me put one. I'm going to put one over here. So you can mask that red so that it doesn't get on there. And we can ink that up. What do we do? Stamp twice, 1, 2. And then you could stamp it like that and see how it stamps on the Post-it note and not on your red, and then it's coming down like that. Isn't that cool? But now we need to put another dot there, but I'm not going to. Okay, so that is that one. Kind of messed it up a little bit, showing you guys how to, a cool little trick there, but that's okay, right? Ooh, I hit the camera. Oh, all right, so now we need to do something with the inside. So I'm thinking we're just going to do something very simple with this one. We've got Santa Claus out there. So let's stamp Santa Claus is coming to town. And we are going to stamp that again in early espresso. And we're just going to stamp that right kind of sort of in the center. And I know that's crooked. It's really crooked. That's not too bad. Okay, and then again, if you wanted to, you could decorate it. You know what? Let's do this. Okay, so I'm just giving you guys some ideas here. These are not perfect by any means. We could stamp a little Santa Claus, or at least the outline of them. Let's see how it looks. Just like that. So stinking cute. Okay. Oh, I smudged it too. All right, so let's go ahead and do the last one. This one, we are using one of the card bases that come in the kit as well. We're using one of these pieces of paper here that has the designer paper look to it. And this one, I think we're going to do like this, I think. So we're going to go just like so. Here is the frame that I was talking about. So we're going to put that on there, just like that. Okay, and it's okay. Don't worry about the bottom. See how that doesn't line up? It's okay, because I'm going to show you why or how or why it's going to be okay. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue and just run it across. Just going to run it across here. Just a little small little bead here. I'm not even going to go all the way down because I'm not quite sure where that ended, honestly. And then I'm just going to take a piece. I could just go all the way around this too. That would have been easy, but that would have been too easy, right? So let's just go ahead and I'm going to line this up before I push that down. I really want to get this lined up the best that I can, and that looks pretty doggone good. And before I did that, I should have done my stamping, because if we mess this up, then we've messed the whole thing up. But it's all right. If that happens, there are ways to fix it. I'm sure we can figure that out, right? Okay, because I like to say there are no mistakes, only improvements. Okay, so then, oh yeah, see, this is not going to quite fit in here, I don't think. So it's going to end up touching my frame. It's okay, we're going for it. So that is going to go right up there like that. Oh, it did. Woo, yay! Okay, so, oh wow, you guys have been commenting and I haven't seen it. Okay, so there we go. And the glue oozed out over here too. Oh, where's my glue eraser? Okay, no glue eraser. Let me take a sip of my drink. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I did take a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock, and oh, did I cut that wonky. Oh, wow, did I ever. How in the world did I do that? All right, we got to cut another piece because that's like really wonky. Goodness. Let me get a fresh piece. Whoa! Did I scare you and get out of the way? Down. I'm so sorry. I went rolling over there on my chair. I wasn't going to hit her, but I think she thought I was. So she was trying to get up, and she started Scooby-Dooby-Doobing, and she hurt herself. She's got a very weak hip, so she hurt herself. I feel pretty bad about that. There we go. But this one's not as wide, but it'll be all right. It will be all right. And I don't remember what the width was or the length was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think this was it. Okay, so let's see. 3 3/4? I thought it was 3.5. I think it's 3.5. Uh-oh, you hurt your hip good, didn't you? Oh, I know what you want. You want a carrot. No, I'm not getting you a carrot. Okay, see, so that's going to cover that up just like so. Okay, this one, you guys, is going to be just like this one. This is not an alternative. This one is pretty doggone close to the one that is in the kit. And I really liked it a lot, so I wanted to do it. So let me see. That's a little bit longer. The only thing different is that I couldn't find my other stripes, so it used the striped designer's newspaper cutout. And well, Tina, pay attention to what you're doing, please. Oh, okay. So there we go. So I just thought I would use just a single striped, just a single piece of cardstock. So that's going to go there. And then we have, okay, there it is. Okay, so we have our piece. This does come in the kit. I punched that out. And then this is the ho, ho, ho that I punched out. It's in the die cut. Then we have another snowflake. Gosh, snowflakes are so pretty. We are going to stamp the sentiment on here. Santa Claus is coming to town. I could have used ho, ho, ho on the other one, but I really like the way that turned out. I thought that was really, really cute. Okay. Let me see. We're going to stamp this. We're going to ink this up. We're going to stamp this up. We're going to ink it up, and then we're going to stamp it. So I don't know if you guys can see or not. Kind of blurry, isn't it? But this has like a faux stitching around there. It's ink, but it's like really, really light, but it's so pretty. I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to try to stamp this center and straight, and I did not. It's crooked. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and glue this down. Whoop. Right like so. I'm going to put a little more glue. And we're going to put that like right here, just like that. I'm not following the instructions, so I'm not quite sure how far down they put that, but I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to put this right here, like so. I think I'm going to, no, we're going to put this first. So this is going to go here, like so. And then the snowflake is going to go here. I might. We're going to put this down first. Then we're going to put the snowflake. And then we're going to put the sentiment. And I think I am going to pop the sentiment up. Okay, so we're going to glue this guy here down. So I'm going to put some glue on there. So I'm just doing this by the picture. I am not reading the directions at all. Probably my first mistake. There she goes. She's mad at me because I won't give her a carrot. She loves carrots. And I'm not going to put it on every single place on this, just in different areas to kind of hold this down. If you have your fine tip glue, this would work perfect for this. or that would work perfect. Okay, so now we are just going to put our ho, ho, ho. I'm going to come up just a little bit, like so. Stuck to my finger. There we go. Then our snowflake, I'm going to use a glue dot for that. I'm going to go ahead and use the glue dots that came in the kit. So I am going to take that right off of there. It just peels right off. And then you can stick it right on the back of your snowflake. So make sure you put it right on the right side that you want glued down. So if you want your iridescent side up, put it on the flat side. If you want the flat side to show, then put it on the iridescent side. And that is going to go right here, just like that. And then we're going to pop this up. So let's go ahead and pop this up. Gosh, you guys, you know, I got so many more ideas for these cards. I think just give me a couple of days to get some more done, and I will post some more. I'll post some alternatives, some more alternatives. Anyway, this is going to come all the way over here, and it's going to go right like so. And it's really crooked. Okay, but I think my stamping is what's really crooked. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to put this on this card base here. And it is going to go right there. And I'm not going to pop this up, because, you know, the mail's starting to get really picky about how popped up things are. So I'm going to just stick this down just like that. She's really noisy tonight, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, just like that. And this is all done. Now, if you want to put an embellishment in the center, you most certainly can. Or you can put embellishments around. I really think that I'm going to leave that one like it is. Well, let's see. No, there's no sense in putting an iridescent one, because that is iridescent. I did have some gold ones around here. No telling where they're at, though. If you saw the top of my desk right now, you'd think, wow, how does this girl even function? You do. Barely. Oh, I did want to show you this. So we might make one more card if you guys have time for it. If not, I understand if you have to go, but I'm going to go ahead and I want to do the stenciling. So I'm not going to sit here and fuss over that iridescent one. It was up here. I had all of them. I had the red, the green, the iridescent, and the gold. And I don't know what I did with it. It was right here. And all I see is the green and the iridescent. Okay, so we're not going to worry about it. So that's it. Oh, we got the inside. So, you know what? We're just going to leave the inside alone. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to bring in, I hope I am. Okay, so I've got an extra piece of cardstock here that is cut at 5.5, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I did fold that kind of crooked, but it's okay. All right, so we're going to stencil this on here. So it'd be really pretty if you just glued that on there too, just like this one. Like the other card that I showed you in the beginning, how it was attached to the card, which I do not see that one now. I know, you guys, there is something in here that is walking away with my stuff tonight. I'm telling you. Okay. So we are going to put this. I don't know if I really want to do the whole thing on here, or if I want to just do partial. I think I'm going to do the whole thing. The only problem is this is going to take a lot of, it's not a problem. It's just going to take a little extra time, because you want to hold this in place and you want to protect your your card base too from getting any ink on it. So these are Post-it notes that I got from the Dollar Tree. Let me tell you, they work one time and then that's it. Not convenient. So I would go all the way around, but just to save time, I'm not going to. See, look at that. These are not. Sometimes the Dollar Tree can have some pretty cool cheap stuff. And then other time, you get what you pay for. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. All right, so I've got a blending brush. We're going to bring in our early espresso. I hope I am funny because I'm in rare form tonight, Chris. Okay, so I'm just going to ink this up. And then what I'm going to do, oh, shoot. Tina almost, ooh, that was almost a doozy of them. Okay, I want to flip this over. Now, you could use this side on a card too. And you know what? That would be really, really pretty as well. And I don't know, but look closely at this and tell me what you see. Because I don't necessarily see snowflakes. Hint, hint. Tell me what you guys see. See if we're on the same page, because I don't necessarily see a snowflake. Okay, let's move that one out of the way. Let's see. I'm going to put this one right there. And I'm just going to try to be very, very careful when I'm going around this. All right, so let's try this again. We're going to ink this up, and then we're going to come in, and we are just going to stencil on each one of these, holly or a flower. How about a poinsettia? 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 Potato, potato? And you can stencil them as dark as you want or as light as you want. So let's see here. I am just going to go all the way across. Try to be careful not to get it on my card base. And I did not put that on there very straight. I'm seeing that now. So our stencil is going to be wonky. Okay. It's all right. You know what? Because whoever receives this card will never know how it really was supposed to be. So it will be okay. They will just be so happy that I took the time to make them something special. So remember that when you do something that isn't quite straight, look at that. Oh! And then you still have this piece to use on another card. Is that not genius? I think that's genius. Ooh. Okay, so we got to do something with this. So now what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Let me look and see. You know, we haven't used Santa Claus. We used the stamp. Yeah, we did. We kind of did. Let me show you how easy it is to stamp this. What do we do with it? You guys know I just had it, right? Because I just stamped the Santa Claus with it. Here we go. It's right here. All right. So let's ink this guy up. And watch me really stamp this messy. Okay, so I'm going to bring this guy. Guys, I got to bring him a little close so I can see, okay? And we are going to hover over the top of it. And see, that is one of the greatest things about photopolymer stamps is you can see through them. So it makes it a whole lot easier to stamp sometimes. I will, Chris. I will give her. Oh, I did get it off-centered a little tiny bit. Okay, I got to really stick my head over it so I'm really looking down on it, and I just can't do that when I'm doing Facebook. Okay, so we're going to have a wonky Santa. That's okay. I might hide it because we can always hide that boo-boo. Let me see here. Let's bring in, you know what? Didn't I cut an envelope? I did, didn't I? So we have this piece right here. We have this piece right here, but I hate to waste this whole thing because we could, I got something on it too. We could, I got an idea. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to cut this right about here. We're going to do it at about 2 inches. 2 inches, okay? We're going to save this because we can use this on something else. And then we're going to cut this down. Our card width is 4 1/4. So we're going to cut it down to 4 1/4 because I want it to go all the way across. You guys get to see me design on the fly. Okay, so we're going to do this just like so. All right? I hate to cover up all the pretty stencil, but maybe we'll go across like that, and then we'll still see the stenciling. And I think it's going to be really pretty. And then we're going to have our Santa here, just like so. Then let's see, what can we do? We could do a sentiment. We could do ho, 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 ho. We could do, we could do Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh, I sounded like the Grinch. Okay, so, man, you guys, I promise I have not been dipping in any special drinks or anything like that. And totally clean. I'm just kind of silly. All right, so we can do Mary right across like that. Oh, what do you think? I'm loving it. Loving it. Gets me excited. Okay, so we are going to stamp that down. And you know what? I know that the vellum doesn't show up on white, but it might just, no, that's ho, ho, ho. Never mind. Okay, so we can, let me think. Oh, I said I was going to use that one envelope. And you know what? That would have been really pretty on this. We're not going to do that. Okay, so we've already got this going. All right, so what did I want to do? Do I want to pop this up a little bit? Or do I want to put that flat? I think I'm going to put this flat. And I think I'm going to put, I might pop Santa up. So let's go ahead and put this flat. But you know what? I'm not going to glue all the pieces down just like I did the other one, or I didn't really glue the other one down. I'm just going to hit it in a couple of spots with the glue. Well, if I can get the glue to come out. Okay, so I'm just going to just hit it here. Boom, 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 boom. You know what, you guys? I think you're really getting the real me tonight. All right. Kind of goofy. All right. So that is going to go just like that. Voila. Really likey that. We're going to pop Santa up. So, but before we do that, I got to think here because we got to have Christmas. And I think I might be able to stamp Christmas. I should have stamped this before I put that ho 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 or Mary down, not ho ho ho, Mary. Okay, so I think my head's not in the camera, is it? Okay, so we can stamp that. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, I got it. All right, so let me get I think there's a piece in here. Lord knows where that's at, though. So let's just go ahead and cut a piece here. So that's about 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to do this about 3/8 of an inch. Cut that just like that. Maybe that's 3/8 of an inch. All righty. Let's see. We're going to stamp that on there. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. Okay. So I'm going to stamp that right here. Try to, anyway. I'm holding my breath. All right, so walla, walla, walla. Okay, I'm going to cut this right there. I'm going to cut this right there. I know there's white on the bottom and the top, but I'm okay with that. We're going to put that. Let's bring this card back in. And how did I have this? Did I had it like this. That's how I had it. Okay. So it's going to go like that. And then this we might put down here. And then we're going to put Santa right here. And Santa needs some bling. So we're going to put a little wink of Stella on Santa. I have to be careful though because I don't want to smear yeah, I really did get that off-centered. I don't want to smear the ink on that. Well, what just happened? Oh, it was loose. Doggone it. Well, everything was going just great till I just did that. Well, shucks. My stinking thing was loose, so it just kind of like poured out on me. Oh, I really did get that. We're not going to use that guy. I got him really messed up. I hate wasting him, though. Okay, so here we go. I mean, his nose wasn't even in the right place. That was bad. All right, so let's try and stamp him again. Let's go ahead. Ink this up. You guys, I really am going to pull this up close. So you really might be out of the picture. And I am going to have to stick my head. And I know what else I need to do. Let me see if this will work. Because I'm stamping, trying to see the white outline on a white background. So this will help me. Oh yeah, this is much better. So I can kind of see where, I stuck it too close before I was ready. And I think I just did the same thing. That's better. Okay, so see, he stamped a lot better. At least his nose is in the right place. All right, so we are I'm gonna bling bling up his beard. Let's try this again. Now, I don't have any coming out. Bling bling up. Please do not pour out on me. I'm gonna make it all curly like that. Then we're gonna do his mustache. We're going to do his hat and his little pom-pom. There we go. He looks adorable. All right, so let me show you guys. See, he's got some bling bling, except for you can't really see. It glares, so at least you can see that. Okay. We're going to glue this down. Thank you so much, you guys, for sticking with me to the end. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys so very much. Why isn't this guy coming out? Alrighty. We're going to stick this right in the middle here. Or what I think is the middle. Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to stick this guy right down here. Probably should pop him up, but I'm not going to because we're going to pop Santa up. So he's going to go right here. Actually, just like that. And then we're going to pop Santa up. Let me close this before I have a disaster. And let me put this back on here. All right. So we're going to pop Santa up. There. And there. Okay. And we're going to put Santa. You know what? I think I'm going to put Santa kind of catty corner. Just like that. And well, let's bring him over just a little bit more because I don't mind if he hangs off the edge of the card a little bit because there's plenty of room in the envelope, but if it hangs over too much, it won't fit in the envelope. It'll get bent. All right, so there you go. There is a card on the fly. What do you guys think? Hope you really like that. I made it through. Okay, so let's bring them all back. So we have this one. Let's see, we did not do this one, but here's one that I did last night. This is one that I did last night that I thought was super, super cute. And this is an alternative right here. Oh, look, I did Santa for both of them. Okay, and then this one is just like in the kit, except for the red cardstock. I replaced the cherry cobbler instead of the strip of paper, the strip of design striped paper. All right, where's the other one we did? Right here and right here. All right, so then we have that one and that one and that one. Tell me which one's your favorite. Right? Yeah, we did 4 tonight, right? And then this one was a sample that I showed you. So, and then there was this one. And then there was, oops, this one. So tell me which one you guys like the best. Oh, this is Bermuda Bay, but it looks blue. It's the color of my sponge and stamp. That's how off it is. That's crazy. The same with this one. All right. Do you like the Joy? This one? Oh, I like that one too. I like them all, really. They're also super cute. So easy to make. So if you guys have not tried Paper Pumpkin, I really hope that you do because these kits, they are so cool. They come every month. They're a prepaid kit. I think it's 22 or 23 and some change. That includes shipping and tax and no, it does not include tax. It includes shipping. And it comes straight to your mailbox every month. And there's so much fun. The projects that are in there. Thank you for the heart. And it's just, I really highly recommend Paper Pumpkin because if you don't have a lot of supplies or you're on a very tight budget, this is perfect for you. And you get ink spots every month or at least one, so you can collect those. And then you can always just get the re-inkers to re-ink them up if you like until you get to a place to where you want to buy the full-size ink pad. Super, super fun. I really, really highly recommend them. And I have a link to where you could subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. If you want this month's kit, this is last month. This is not this month. You won't get it. You might be able if you've gotten it, you may be able to get refills. I didn't check to see if the refills were still available or not. But if you did not get it, you can't get the refill. This month's kit is the tags. It coordinates with this set, so you'll be able to do so much with it. And again, if you don't need gift tags, that's okay, because you can make the gift tags and then put them on your card fronts. And they make super, super cute cards. All right, you guys, that is it. There's a link to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin down in the subscription or up in the subscription, depending on where you're watching from. Also, to stay up to date with all that I'm doing in my classes and my events and all things Stampin' Up, make sure that you get on my email list. And I also give a free card tutorial every month in my newsletter. And there is a printable PDF that I put in there as well that you can, what's it called, download or upload and print it out. I'm computer illiterate, you guys. So anyway, so it's one of the two. You hit that button and it comes up and you hit the print button. That's what you do. So so anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting so sidetracked here. Yeah, sign up for my email list. If you'd like to get the starter kit for $99, you get $125 worth of product, plus free shipping, plus a free past paper pumpkin. And if you'd like to try to run a business, or if you want to be able to do anything at all business-wise, you do not have to do. You can be your own best shopper, or you can get your friends and stuff. It comes with that stuff too, with your supplies, with catalogs and order forms and such. So anyway, it's a really great deal for $99. Shipping is free, and you get to choose $125 of current product. All right, so I think that is it for tonight. I so much appreciate you guys joining me and laughing along with me, and I hope I wasn't too much tonight. And I will see you next week, same time, same place. Doodly-doo.